Was the very first Thanksgiving in 1621, with Pilgrims and Native Americans eating turkey and pumpkin pie? Almost, but not quite. Let's get the real story straight in a few minutes. September 1620. 102 passengers cram onto a 90-foot merchant ship called the Mayflower. Half are religious separatists we now call pilgrims. The other half are merchants and adventurers. After 66 brutal days at sea, they drop anchor off Cape Cod in November, way north of their intended Virginia destination. Winter is savage. Half the group dies, mostly from scurvy and pneumonia. By March 1621, only 53 are still alive. Enter the Wampanoag people. A Patuxet named Squanto, who miraculously speaks English, kidnapped years earlier, escaped from Spain, teaches the survivors how to plant corn with fish fertilizer, trap eels, and hunt deer. Harvest 1621 is a literal miracle. Instead of starving again, they have overflowing corn, barley, beans, waterfowl, and 5 deer brought by the Wampanoag. The English governor, William Bradford, later declares a 3-day feast, primarily to celebrate a successful harvest and to rejoice together after a challenging first year. 90 Wampanoag join about 50 English. They eat outside on makeshift tables, shoot guns in celebration, and play running games. The menu included venison, wild goose, duck, eel, clams, leeks, wild plums, dried berries, cornbread, and probably lobster. No mashed potatoes, not in North America yet, no pumpkin pie, no ovens or sugar, and almost certainly no cranberry sauce. Interestingly, the 1621 feast was not called Thanksgiving. In the 17th century, Thanksgiving was a religious term for a day of prayer and fasting, not feasting. The Pilgrims actually held many official Thanksgivings after 1621, but those were solemn church services, sometimes without any food at all. The 1621 party was simply a secular English harvest festival mixed with Native American traditions. They didn't know they were starting a national holiday. Fast forward 242 years. America is tearing itself apart in the Civil War. 1863 is the bloodiest year. Abraham Lincoln is desperate to unify a broken nation. A magazine editor named Sarah Josepha Hale, the woman who wrote Mary Had a Little Lamb, had been campaigning for 17 years to make Thanksgiving a fixed national holiday. On October 3, 1863, right after the Union victory at Gettysburg, Lincoln issued a proclamation setting the last Thursday of November as a national day of thanksgiving and praise to our beneficent Father. For the first time, every state celebrates on the same day. Why? Lincoln believed gratitude could heal the country. He wanted Americans, North and South, to stop for one day and thank God for blessings that remained despite the war. It worked. Thanksgiving became the one holiday that both sides continued to celebrate, even while fighting against each other. So, the real story of Thanksgiving is bigger than pilgrims and pie. It's about survivors who should have died, native generosity, a 3-day party nobody called Thanksgiving, and a war-torn president who used gratitude as a weapon for national healing. Maybe that deserves a quiet thank you around the table this year. If you learned something, please drop a like, share your favorite Thanksgiving food in the comments, and may the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all.